you know, Philips Lighting is a lighting company with 125 years of history. Philips Lighting is now called Signify, and all our CSR strategies are aligned with lighting. So what we do is, the first pillar is all around access to light. In the access to light pillar, we provide solar lighting for off-grid areas. It could be home lighting, where we give solar lanterns or home lighting systems. It could be street lighting, where we provide solar street lights. And the second pillar is all around creating entrepreneurship or building capacity, where we train electricians and entrepreneurs who help and maintain and install that solar light. The third pillar is all around humanitarian aid, where again we provide solar lighting in disaster areas or humanitarian settings. So this is the what, and how we do it is the first pillar again in the how. Is we have in Philips, in Signify, a social business, not for profit, which is called the BOP business, that continues to create frugal manufacturing and relevant innovation in the area of solar lighting. Second pillar is all around the distribution and the last mile or the last meter, where we partner with social enterprises who do installation, commissioning, who also do supply chain, and also they are doing market activation. The third pillar is all around consumer financing, because we realize the moment the product becomes $30 and above, the user cannot afford it, and we are not a bank. So we partner with the MFIs who give loan and recover loan, and we partner with people who have done more than 95% recovery. We cover their initial first cost, and similarly with the social enterprises, we provide seed capital, which the social enterprise rotates 3 or 4 times. And the last pillar is all around capacity building, end of life management, where we train electricians and entrepreneurs to do installation, commissioning, reuse, repair and recycle. So that's how we work at Signify Foundation. See, it was very easy for us to identify the intervention areas, because we are a lighting company. We wanted to do everything in and around lighting, because that is what we know best and that is what we are good at. And we believe that by contributing to the SDG 7, which is to provide energy and especially lighting in that area, if you provide light, you will have education. If you provide light, you will have a longer day, so that you can be more productive after sunset. It will provide safety and security to women. So to come back to your question, our strategy and the areas that we want to work in are completely aligned with what we are good at. Now, how we go about identifying areas which have off-grid, it's very easy. This data is available through government studies, and also we have a lot of partners. So we work with a lot of partners who are already doing work in the off-grid area, providing building capability and creating entrepreneurs, and we'll work a lot with women entrepreneurs, because they are the worst impacted due to lack of light. You know, the challenges are multifold. So for us as a foundation, our challenge would be to identify the most deserving community and the most honest social enterprise who would be ensuring that they handhold and ensure the sustainability of the project, so that there is an exit clause when we hand over to the local community, and that is extremely important. But if you see the challenges in every pillar, they are very different. In the first pillar, the challenges are that the product has to continue to innovate, continue to become relevant, and continue to be cost down. So that's the first challenge, and that is what the social enterprise, the BOP team, deals with. They are all the time cost downs, cost downs, cost downs, and relevant innovation, and ensuring certifications and standards across the globe. The second pillar challenges are the social enterprise needs to train the local self-help groups and local communities, and they should build their capacity. So a lot of us corporates are now asking them for impact analysis and beneficiaries to get the maximum money, and there is very little money that is left to build their own capacity, people who are working in that social enterprise. So institution building. We from Philips, from Signify, are also mentoring and supporting these social enterprises so that they build their supply chain capability or their quality capability, so their internal processes. On the third pillar, the challenge is all about ensuring that before a credit worthiness is built for that last mile or last meter, how do those MFIs keep reducing the administrative cost? Should we use leverage technology? Should we use other innovative financial tools? And that becomes the challenge. Of course, the last challenge which all of us here are dealing with is skill building and transfer of ownership. For me, it is extremely important that transfer of ownership to the local community is imperative, and that's personally what we invest in. Thank you, Karthik, once again, and I want to share that I also represent, I'm the chair of ISA, Global Task Force of Foundations, and ISA is International Solar Alliance. So for International Solar Alliance and for Signify, our objectives are pretty aligned. Solar is sustainable, and we are reducing the use of fossil fuels. It is available in abundance, and therefore by providing solar, and of course it is going to get cheaper and cheaper as more and more users start to adopt solar. So I think this is such a beautiful natural resource which is so abundantly available in our country, especially. We need to ensure that we educate people, make them more aware. It is reachable, accessible, it is cheap, affordable, and relevant. And of course, this is the most sustainable solution which will help save our planet. So it helps our community by giving them light, because we have over 250 million people who do not have access to light. And also, so A, community benefits, B, it is sustainable. So this is a great opportunity for us, and Prime Minister Modi is taking the leadership worldwide in proliferating and growing the awareness around solar and the use of solar.